Are you thinking about making the move out of the city and into small town life? Moving to Muskoka, aka cottage country, sounds like a great idea. Beautiful landscapes, living on the water, air that you can actually breathe. But what if I told you you'll have to ditch your Barry's boot camp class and your morning Starbucks run could be an hour away? In this video, I'm going to provide you with some insight on what you need to know before making the decision to leave the city and head north. If we haven't met before, my name is Brittany. I'm a local realtor in Muskoka. I have experience helping buyers make the move from the big city into small town life. I have grown up and currently live full-time in Muskoka, but for some time in between, I was living in downtown Toronto. So I know what you need to know before making the move into small town life. The first thing that you should know before making the move north is that small towns are quiet, like really quiet. There are no sirens blaring or horns honking, which may be white noise to you at this point, but you can actually have an uninterrupted night's sleep with all of your windows open and say goodbye to your neighbors tap dancing every Tuesday at 7 p.m. because moving north means you will have a better opportunity to purchase a single family home. The 2021 median price for a non-waterfront property in Muskoka was around $652,000. Okay, so at this point you might be thinking, wow, moving north sounds like it could be really great. But I know you're about to ask, what is one of the biggest aspects of living in downtown Toronto that I miss the most? And that would be the food. Now, don't get me wrong, we have food, restaurants even, locally owned and located on the water that you can actually boat to. Bonus points for ambiance, right? But culturally, we haven't caught up to the city yet. The restaurant diversity in Toronto is like no other. Every time I order the pad thai from Koh San Road, I feel like I'm back on the island in Thailand. It is seriously that authentic. If you haven't guessed it, I'm a huge foodie. And if you're anything like me, you're more into dining out than cooking in. This aspect of small town life can be a hard pill to swallow, but it is a great opportunity to brush up on your cooking skills. Oh, and food delivery service? Yeah, not so much. So in those winter months when it's minus 20 out and the last thing you want to do is go get food, you better bundle up. The last little bit of insight that I'll provide you with is that our healthcare infrastructure in Muskoka looks very different from any major city. Depending on your age and your general health, this might not be a concern for you, but for many it is, and this can be one of the main factors when making the decision to move to Muskoka. We have two fabulous hospitals in Huntsville and Bracebridge, but that's it. Muskoka is a large geographic region, and there are many smaller communities within Muskoka that are a 30 to 45 minute drive to the closest hospital. In an emergency situation, this amount of time can make all of the difference. Living in the GTA, you have access to over 30 hospitals, many only minutes away. These hospitals can provide more specialized services for critical and ongoing care. The information that I've just provided you with is just the start of what you need to know when it comes to making the decision to move out of the city and into small town life. But since I've almost convinced you that moving north is for you, my next video is going to take you through what you need to know when it comes to the home buying process in a rural area. Septic wells and waterfront, oh my. If you have any other specific questions about making the move from the city into Muskoka and how to get the process started, please reach out. I would love to have a chat with you over some coffee.